So now let's look at Ecampus Ontario. So you're going to first go to h5pstudios.ecampusontario.ca. Note that you cannot register unless you belong to a CEGEP or university in Ontario. So even if you try to register, it's going to ask you your name and all that, but when you go to try to select, it's not going to allow you, so you won't be able to register. Nonetheless, you can still use this site as inspiration and use or adapt some content developed for adults. Note that most of the activities are in English, okay? You can change language, but if you notice that even if I look at it in French, most of the activities are in English, okay? So we're going to go to catalog, which is where we are right now. And you can search by adding your queries, or you can just look at what is available to you. So for example, here I'm seeing, this looks interesting, an image slider. So I look at the activity and I can go through the activity to see what it looks like. It gives me what the type of activity is, the creator, when it was posted, and the license that it has. So let's look at this activity. So it's a template for drag the words for a cover letter. I like this activity and I think I'm going to keep it. So when you find something that you like, you can embed it by clicking embed, and it gives you the embed script that you can enter into your LMS or website, or you can reuse it. Okay, so what happens is this forces a download that you can use Lumi to adapt. Then you upload it to either h5p.org or Learnful, and you embed it into your LMS. Or if you like, you can export it as a SCORM package. Remember that any changes that the original creator makes to the activity will affect the activity that you use. So if you want to make sure that it performs like you want, you choose reuse, you open it in Lumi, you upload it to your H5P account, either h5p.org or Learnful, or directly export it as a package. So let's go through the steps using Lumi. So I want to choose this activity and I want to make sure that it doesn't get compromised by the original creator, making adaptations to it or editing it. So I'm going to click on reuse, and it's going to download the H5P file. I'm then going to go to Lumi, and I'm going to open the activity that I just downloaded. So it's going to go to my downloads, and it's right here. And there is the activity. Now, I'm not going to adapt it, but if you want, you can just make the adaptations that you want, and you go through the regular process. You save it. I'm going to save it in my folder. And once I'm satisfied, I am going to upload it to either h5p.org or Learnful. I'm going to demonstrate using Learnful. Okay, so now I have my dashboard. I'm going to go to my dashboard. I'm going to create a new H5P. I am going to upload content. I'm going to go to the file, and I'm going to go to my cover letter sentences. I am going to use the file, and there it is. Okay, once I'm satisfied, it's all there, it's ready for me to use, and I'm going to save it. I have to give it some information, so I'm going to fill in the respective fields. I can go back to look at who created it. I'm going to attribute the information this way, and I'm going to save it. Now my activity is ready to be used. I can embed it. I'm going to have my embed code. I'm going to copy the script. I'm going to choose the page that I want it in, and I'm simply going to embed it. Note that I sized it, but you don't have to size it. If you want, you can just leave it as is. I could just leave it like this if I want, and when the student goes to use it, they have access to it, and they can slide it. So you don't need to size it. I just do that because I prefer it that way, but you don't need to do it. So if you have more text on the page, you can keep the activity small. And there you have it. This is how you can use Ecampus Ontario, the H5P Studio, to get inspired to create and adapt content for adult users.